want to show y'all something. I want you to be mindful of things going on in your community, things that people do, slick stuff. Yeah, real slick. I had a little, like a tax lien on my property, and reached out to the tax office. I'm like, hey, it's not my name on there. This is not nobody in my family's last name. This is not nothing. It has nothing to do with us. This was 13 years ago. They refused to listen to me, hear me, do anything. I mean, just like negativity. So I have some apartments behind me. They were trying to, I guess buy, other people trying to buy, do whatever, because there's a pretty good bit of land I got. Well, then, next thing I know, anytime it was any problem with a tax, they were hollering about a levy. It'd be a year. They won't levy. And that's very early. And so I was like, okay, it's cool. So I'm steadily over a decade just trying to get in touch with them. So they basically like just wouldn't talk to me. I mean, it was like they was just trying to hunt for a reason to have something to mess with me about. So one year, it was put over in my aunt's name. She lives in Oklahoma. So what they assumed it had been sold. So they hit her up on the phone trying to tell her about a lien. And she was like, well, I didn't purchase the home with the whoop. It was just put over in my name for certain reasons because there was a lot going on with the family. And so they kind of got quiet. Make a long story short, they hung up. We never could get in touch with them again. And that's what started this whole thing. Well, now, come 2022, we paid the tax. Whoop, 2022. Told them, said, look, if you don't get with me about on this lien, we ain't paying nothing else. So you're going to write it in the file, put it beside it, do whatever. It's been, at that time, 2022, it's been, it's been 11 years under the code of ethics that they under right here. They should have answered back in 24 hours, reasonable time. It's been 11 years. So here's the 2022 payment. And so what they do is in 2022, I guess they figured I was being a smart bud or whatever, but I mean, we've been chasing you for 11 years at the time. So come 23, they talk about they're going to be a levy if we ain't pay no tax. We just left her in 2022. You see on the file, we need to talk to you. We need to speak with you. Being there at that time, 22 years. It's like, we need to speak with you because 13, I've been chasing you down. Oh, no response. 1,000 emails, visits down there, calls, nothing. So they feel it's not important to talk to me. Okay, so what they do is they took another person's working tax. Like they owed somebody for working, the IRS, and try to lean it on my home, like to come up with a reason to to mess with me or to call scoundrel, or back in 11 to assume that it was sold and they was gonna crack my aunt with 30 grand worth of tax, probably. I'm just assuming that. But come to find out, we didn't sell and it was going back in our name, and my aunt was kin to me from Oklahoma. So it's weird. And every time I went down there, that's what they want to know about. What about this Oklahoma thing? What about this Oklahoma thing? Well, don't worry about it because it's back to us. You know what I mean? But They thought they was going to hit Oklahoma. So here is the 3 years of the guys working tax. And then what makes it so bad is it says um, notice of federal lien, uh, 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 filed in Muskogee County Court, prepared and signed in Tennessee. Fred Banks, Wood, blase, blase. Then it says stamp, Linda Pierce, whatever. Well, the IRS said they don't know what the heck Muskogee County tax office is talking about. Said we don't even do it like that. We put liens on the person. That's how the law goes. We don't put liens on property. Ooh, you talking about hot. Man, I'm going down there, I'm smoking. I'm talking about, boy, it's like, hey, man, look, y'all tripping. So then in 2023, November, they claim they went up for the levy. And they got, we gonna, you know what I mean? We went up for levy. We gonna wash our hands of it. How you gonna levy? So I'm hunting you. You ain't hunting me. I paid tax. 2 decades and something work. I need to talk to you now. You need to get this bull crap off there. See, they didn't like that. You know why? Because November, when they did that, they knew that my mama was sick. Lord bless the dead. When they levied that joker and did that on December the 25th, less than a month later, my mama died from a stroke from stress. And this ain't even our tax. It don't got nothing to do with us, period. And then right here is the extreme tax amount. Let me see. In 2022. See right there under my finger, it says 32,600 some odd dollars. That comes from man, that'd be Donald Trump's taxes for a person to be paying the taxes on the house that much. Hey, and then you can't get behind for 2 years. So we know that ain't me. And that's a joker's working tax that hey, you can only put on a home if that person lives there and it's in their name and it's them, because it goes on the person, not the home. That's just it. But hey, man, I opened this little channel to be able to voice my opinion and get my word out there. And this ain't gonna be the talk of the channel, but hey, I had to start it off with this mess because man, this is nothing but it's weirdness. You know what I'm saying? It's funny how people in the community think that they got so much paperwork, so much stuff going on down there that they can get away with stuff like that. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. Not not me. I'm not finna put up with it. You can bet that. Period. Thank you, y'all. I'll come back with y'all with some new content, maybe some better news, some better stuff. Have a good day.